Hello and welcome to this pit stop for Welcome to Centerville, a game designed by Chad Jensen and published by GMT Games for 2 to 4 players taking around an hour to play. Welcome to Centerville is a dice game based around the city of Centerville in which players are going to competitively attempting to develop it in order to score points in both prestige and wealth, with the lowest of their scores in these two being their final score at the end of the game. Players are going to roll dice at the start of their turn. They get 2 rerolls and then they have to accept their results and make the best use of them. If you roll a time token, that goes on the board and the timer is going to advance at the end of your turn. And every time it gets down to the bottom, we're going to have a scoring round. At the end of the third scoring round, that's the complete end of the game. You can get some wild dice results, which you're going to be able to add to any other result on your dice, and that's going to help you power up your actions. For example, you've got contracts. They come in the different colour areas as per the areas of the town. And by using contracts and powering them up, you can build a building in level 1, 2 or 3 area of that particular colour. And that's going to help you because in each scoring round, each area is going to be checked for majority of power. And whoever's got that's going to score some points and whoever hasn't at least is going to lose 3 points in either prestige or wealth, depending upon where we are scoring at the time. Now, all of the powers have got special things if you roll enough of them. And in this case, if you get 4 contracts, you can flip over your status token, which is up here, and your status is going to score in each of the scoring rounds. And by flipping it over, you're going to score more points. Now, you can aid yourself in there because if ever you roll 3 benches, and you're going to have to use wild tokens to help you out with that, you're going to be able to place a cube in the park. And then every time you have a bench by itself, that's going to help you push your status up, which is good for you because every time that you get knocked out of first place, you get to take a favour token, and they're going to give you special actions, which I'll go over once I've done all the actions in the game. There's a green belt up here, and for every tree result you get, you can push your marker once along the green belt. If you manage to get 3 of these tree results, you can put a villa into play, and that's going to help you. Firstly, in scoring, you can choose to go to wealth or prestige again, but also at the end of the game, it's going to score again for villas that you have in play. If ever you get 4 tree results, you can be able to claim one of the most prestigious spots in town and the only 4 value places which are available. You can get education results, and by powering those up, you can claim from the most common down to the least common of the vocational tiles in play. And there are loads of vocational tiles. There are 9 retail ones down to 3 finance and everything in between. When you claim these, they're going to score you points at the end of the game for having lots of particular ones. So having 6 retail will score you 35 points, or for having variety and lots of different sets. If ever you roll 4 education or vocational things, then you're going to get a media tile, and that's going to give you an extra reroll in each of your turns. You can also roll votes, and you can attempt to take political offices from each other. There are 6 political offices available, and each of them has a result as soon as you take it from another person. Again, they score in each scoring round. If you don't have any, you're going to lose points. If you have up to all 6, that's going to score you 25 points on both scoring things. It's going to be huge. So if you become mayor, again, you go top of the status track. In urban planning, you get to have another go without the green die. If you take police and fire, you're safe because these disaster tokens, there's 4 of them in the game, they're on various tracks, and when they get triggered, they get thrown into the bag with the vocational tiles, and when they come out, bad things are going to happen. For example, you have to lose buildings here, or you're going to have to lose vocations there, and they can affect your green belt and even take a political office from you. But down here, you're going to be able to upgrade buildings or score instantly your best value buildings. Extra things you can do are, for 4 of these votes, you can claim to be a master of one of the types of dice. For example, the master of real estate never has to roll the pink-purple dice. They can just choose whatever they want this turn and keep it while rolling the other dice. I said about these favour tokens, they can power things up. For example, with 3 trees, you can go in the bridge space, and instead of scoring 1 or other of money or prestige, that's going to score both. Or if you have 3 vocations, you can take a vocation tile from another player, not just from the campus, or you can steal a political office by using a favour if you tie, because usually you have to beat the number of votes which are currently in situ, or you can kick some out of an occupied town space as long as you're spending enough contracts. Again, all using these favour tokens, which is one of the reasons why status is so important. In each scoring, we're going to score the areas of the town. We're going to check out who's on the river and give them a few points. We're going to check who's got the most offices. We're going to check for status, and then we're going to reset. And all these cubes are going to come off, leaving just one in there, leaving the political scene a bit more open. At the end, your vocations will score for all the things we discussed. Your villas will help you out a little bit. And everyone is going to have these legacy tiles that they drew at the beginning of the game. And it's secret scoring, but for everyone in the game. And we're going to check and see who's got the most political offices, or again, who's got most presence in certain areas of the town. Whoever has got the highest, lowest score of their 2 tokens is then going to be the winner of Welcome to Centerville. This has been a Gamepit Pit Stop. For more videos like this, check out the Gamepit channel on YouTube. For more in-depth coverage of gaming, please find the Gamepit podcast. Thanks.